Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers, sisters, and friends. Hope you're well, hope you're good. It's your brother Naseem Khan. It's been a while since I've come on, absolutely, because obviously I find the shows and get the people on there, and obviously, a lot of stuff going on as well. So I'm back in today in the limelight with my special guest. Before I go to my special guest, let's see what it's all about. And there you have it, guys. It's Metz MC or MC Metz from Metz and Tricks. Let's give the brother a call. He's a busy guy.
Yo.
Assalamu alaikum, Metz. How are you, bro? Man, it didn't even ring there, man. How you feeling? Good?
Walaikum salam, man. You good, yeah? Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, I can hear you, bro.
That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, so welcome to UCTV, bro, and welcome to my show. I know you're a busy guy, and I had to dig you out because we go way back as brothers. How you feeling, man?
Yeah. I'm good, man. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. We've known each other a long while, bro.
Very long
time. Thinking about it just then, yeah, man. Probably known each other like 15, 16 years, isn't it?
Yeah, probably longer, man. Probably longer. It just goes to show that the connection is always there, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's good, man. And I see you still creating and doing that content thing, and
yeah,
that's good to see, bro.
Gotta keep busy. So, how you been, Metz? Just tell the viewers out there how you first started.
Boy, feels like such a long time, but also like yesterday to me. It's mixed feelings, man.
I know.
And to be honest, I didn't start. I didn't start like just like it was planned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've always been into music. I've always liked music.
Yeah.
And when I was young, about 16, 17, was when I really started taking notice of the urban music, hip hop, R&B, and I found garage music very early on, when it was just blowing up. So for everyone that don't know, like UK garage music, innit?
Yeah.
I just fell in love with UK garage music at a very young age, and what drew me to the garage music was the MCs.
Yeah.
I heard MCs on garage music, but I heard MCing before on drum and bass and jungle music. But this garage music was a little bit slower, but still at a tempo, still at a nice fast tempo, and I just fell in love with the sound and the energy and the whole culture of UK garage music. So I said, yeah, I can do this, man, and started MCing and messing around at first, and then realised that actually sound okay on this, and I linked up with a DJ called Ricochet, who was already well known in Manchester, and he was playing a lot of jungle, and when I gave him the garage music, he knew about it anyway.
Yeah,
we just started just connecting and just MCing on his DJ sets. I knew Trix as well at that time, and he used to come and just come and support and do his thing as well. He wanted to get into it. And then it just kind of propelled from there, where me and Ricochet and Trix, we decided to have an outfit called Midnight Lit Crew and started playing in local clubs around Manchester, and then we found a slot on the pirate radio station called Buzz FM. That guy loved us, and we just started playing a weekly show on there, playing R&B and garage. We had quite a nice structure of that show in it. Like we used to play the R&B and the hip hop, and then we were just waiting for that last half an hour of the show to play garage because we knew we'd get hyper. And I just started doing that and just became like a bit underground and well known in Manchester. And from there, the bookings started coming in the nightclubs. So I used to go in and out of the nightclubs. And that's when it all really, the UK agent thing really happened by chance, because one day a guy came into the club and introduced himself, and I didn't really take him seriously, and he wanted my number, and he was like, "Yo, you're sick. I wanna get you on a track," and I just didn't really pay much attention to it. And the next day, the guy rang me. That guy happened to be Surinder. So, you know what I mean? It's mad, isn't it? And from there, we formed a relationship. He brought me into the Asian music scene, because I still wasn't really taking it seriously. Because I was still focused on doing live performances and trying to, you know, just do what I normally did and just enjoy the live element of garage music. And it was him and his mind that kind of brought me into recording music in a studio. And from there, me and Trix decided, we're going to do this thing. I did a track called Dabbe, Trix did a track called Busazara. Those tracks were probably the biggest tracks of that decade during that era.
So when that kicked off, Metz, when that kicked off, then you knew something serious is happening. How did your family feel? How did your family feel about it when you were on the circuit first?
So to be honest, I didn't even know it was that serious, because everything was moving so fast. And during that time, my family was always encouraging me to study. And to go through education, which I was. I was in education at that time. And but at the same time, I used to juggle two lives. I used to have like my uni life and my music life. Because everybody knows music's at night time, innit? So as soon as uni finished, I was straight on my music. But that kind of thing happened over a series of months and a year, and then years, because Surinder had introduced me to recording music and doing Dabbe and the lick. At that time, he was also bringing in RDB. He made a track with RDB. He showed them a few things. They excelled very, very quickly. They wanted to do music. They set up their own branch. They set up their own studio. They were doing things, and that's where me, Trix, Cully, rest in peace, Surge, managed, all kind of linked together and decided that, you know, that Danger would be a project that everybody wanted to do.
And I think Danger was really, really big when it first came out, because it was something new, something fresh, what you did, and it just blew up. And I mean, that time was the best, because there wasn't no downloads. It was all about physical material. Don't you think?
Yeah, because like I keep telling everyone to this day, I'm not from the internet era. I'm not a social media star. I'm a proper artist where we have to go in studios, and you're right. Danger was that kind of era where physical CDs, physical cassettes, they were booming. And we didn't realize how big Danger was until 6 months after it released. We didn't realize how big it was.
Because it was big. It was big.
It was massive, man. It was huge.
Not just
and
on the.
We knew that it was
Yeah.
really big after those 6 months. When we looked back and thought, hang about, in these 6 months we've been up to Scotland and right down to Brighton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we perform in every single club, in every single uni jam, in every single Bangor event. We've done a dozen mellas. And now we're getting phone calls from abroad saying, yo, they love our album.
And the thing was, Metz, it wasn't just big straight away on the mainstream. It was big underground, because you had the garage vibe in there. You know what I mean? So it was big everywhere.
It became massive on the underground. It became the biggest thing. Definitely in the Asian scene. I think the only thing bigger Danger at that time was probably So Solid Crew.
Yeah, I had Mega Man on from So
So
Solid.
Solid Crew obviously had their garage music, and one of their tunes went to the mainstream. So I think at that time, Danger was the only thing that was really booming at that time, and I would say probably B21. B21 were massive, and Punjabi MC, like we were the ones really that were really destroying the numbers in the shops with the physical sales. But what separated from us, from everybody else, was we were the youngest people on the scene.
Yeah, you were.
We were very, very young. We were 18, 19 years old.
Yeah. I remember I had Mega Man on from So Solid a few weeks ago. And
yeah, man, Mega's a safe guy, man. He's a legend in his own right, man.
A similar era, do you know what I mean? And obviously we were on the circuit then as well with Brown Sugar Promotion, so obviously it was happening. What I do want to say is, obviously suddenly everything dies down. You have an era where something is really big and then suddenly it dies down. You guys did a few albums, a few main hits after that. Then suddenly you just went off the scene kind of thing. Were you working on something, or do you just want to take a bit of time out?
Well, I'd say that's inaccurate, actually. I wouldn't say it folded the way you're saying it. It was very fast from the year 2000 all the way to the year, definitely 2010, but there was a little period where Metz and Trix had a gap. Now, what had happened is, when he had become mainstream, his song absolutely smashed it globally, where he went and did global awards, he won MTV awards, and then Jay Sean came. And Jay Sean came, and because of the speed and the popularity and the money that was pumped into Jay Sean, he kind of took that mainstream limelight because he was affiliated with Lil Wayne, the Cash Money scene. His song went global. He had quite a big era in America. He did songs with Sean Paul, etc., etc.
No, but this is my point.
So the whole scene shifted from that garage urban to the R&B kind of genre.
But this is what I'm trying. This is what I'm trying to say. That at that time,
it kind of flipped. And what we were doing was we were still busy performing. And we just stroked with Louis Box. And we were writing our Get Ready, Get Set and Get Ready, Get Set 2 album. And actually, Get Ready, Get Set, the first one, was done in 2003. But it didn't get released until 2005. So they had our album for 2 years.
See, these are the little things that.
And because of the scene and the way it was shifting, and because of the internet was getting introduced, and the transition from physical sales to digital, that had an impact for everybody, not just Metz and Trix.
Absolutely.
It had a massive effect. And if you were lucky, like Jay Sean he's immensely talented, but you've got to say he was in the right time at the
right place.
A nice bit of luck with him, and he had a lot of money pumped into him. He took that spot. Do you know what I mean? And then that era kind of came as well, where we were still performing up and down the country in the clubs. We were still smashing it. We were still smashing it all around the world. And then PMC took us around the world as well to do shows with him.
I remember that.
That's what happened there. And then after Jay Sean, that's when we're talking about. That's when the dip happened. After Jay Sean, there was a dip in the music scene. Generally, there was. People weren't feeling it. It was nothing happening. Even we'd come out, it wasn't booming. It was just okay. Then what happened is the internet transition was happening, shift was happening, and people's musical taste, they weren't feeling it. People had moved on, and then boom, out of nowhere, in the early 2000s, and Imran Khan came, and the rest is history. He came and reignited the scene with his sound, with his urban.
Absolutely, he came and he smashed it. He came.
You know what I mean? I believe that's the true way of explaining it, the way you just said it there.
Absolutely, Metz. That's fantastic. Stay on the line. We're just going to take a quick break and we'll be back in about a minute, yeah?
Safe, man.
Right, guys, there he is, Metz. We're getting an insight with Metz, and this is what it's all about, UCTV. We want you, the public, to hear the things that you want to hear and the things that you don't hear. So just stay there. We'll be back in 2 seconds. That's the ads, guys. Welcome back, welcome back. We got our brother Metz on the line. Slanka Metz.
Yes, walaikum salam, my bro.
Yeah, I think we touched down on really good there. We give the crowd a bit of history of what happened, the dip, and then Jay Sean, Imran, and then obviously Imran Khan came, smashed it one time, and you guys were still on the scene. Let's get into what happened after that. Get ready, get set.
Yeah, man. Get Ready, Get Set was a massive album, man. It was huge, and it took a lot of convincing because what had happened was, we did that album in Manchester in the studio, in our studio. And what had happened with Get Ready, Get Set is we did the Punjabi rap.
Yeah.
We carried on with a little bit of garage and house and all that. And I remember taking it to Movie Box, and they said it was too advanced for them.
Yeah.
They said they didn't like it. They didn't like the album, bro.
What the?
They didn't like the album. They didn't like it at first, man. It took a really long time to come in.
Don't you think?
And they said it wouldn't work because they wanted an album.
Yeah. Don't you think it was a bit of a?
They wanted a more traditional album that they could go and pitch and sell straight away.
Yeah, don't you
India,
think
we were rapping in Punjabi?
Metz, don't you think they didn't want to think out of the box and they had their own kind of agenda?
I don't know if they had their own agenda. I just think they knew what sold records, and at that time, Shinda was selling, Jazzy B was selling,
yeah,
B21, Shin, and they knew what shifted in it. They knew what made them money. When we came in with this new sound and loads of rap and loads of MCing, that was probably a bit too much for them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But hindsight is them albums are massive now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sukhwinder Singh, Bilingual, Gunta Asman. We did a Naj Punjaban, Abra Haq.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These songs are massive, man. Huge.
Yeah. Absolutely, I agree with you, Metz. Absolutely, man. Another thing I want to ask you as well, yeah? Don't you think, having your experience, the experience that I had as well, looking at the record labels and stuff, yeah, at that time, don't you think they used to have a lot of artists off?
Do you think they used to rip people off?
Yeah.
Of course, man. The music industry's cutthroat like that. It's a dangerous game, isn't it?
But we didn't know at that time as artists. We didn't know. We told Chalo Theek give the album, Jassi come. But really, we should have done it ourselves.
I'm really fortunate. Me and Trix, we're really, really blessed and fortunate because we had a solicitor with us. We had the right people around us.
Yeah.
And when we went to go and get the first time round, 100%. Like with RDB and Tony, the Touchables, we got had off, man. It wasn't a great experience, but you live and you learn. Now, when we went with Movie Box, I can't say nothing. Honestly, I can't really say anything bad about them, apart from the speed that we released the music. And you know what? It's probably a two-way thing, two-way relationship.
Yeah.
But they paid in full.
Yeah.
They paid in full. They honoured their deal. They didn't mess about when it came to the financial side of things. They flew us out to India.
Yeah.
They funded a video, you know what I mean? They paid for everything.
Yeah.
You know, So on that side, I can't diss Movie Box because Movie Box honored everything they had to supply us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
man.
we were lucky because we had legal advice and we had a good lawyer, and obviously we went in there and said, look, we want this. They said no. We came to an agreement. We came into the middle, and that's how negotiations happen, isn't it?
Absolutely. So what's your plans going
But
forward?
you're right. Yeah, but you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Other people have had not a good, pleasant journey in the industry with labels. Even like, I know people that have had deals with major labels and the commercial labels, and it's not been good for them. It's not been healthy. They've not reaped the rewards that they thought they were going to get.
Absolutely.
But all I can say for that is clear yourself up in it.
Yeah,
PRS.
Yeah.
You know, going with proper legal advice in it. But yeah, going forward, man, blessed to be here, man. Like I said in it, we're not internet stars. We've not come from this social media era. So we're blessed to be here on social media. Yeah. Representing here after all these years. And you know what I mean? We don't need to chase clout. We don't need to do things for the internet because our name is solidified. Our brand is worldwide.
Absolutely.
Everybody knows Metz and Trix. You can't call us one hit wonders. You can't call us old fogies who, you know, the time they've had their time. No, mate. Our music is, you know what I mean, forever immortalized. You know, still to this day, people play all our songs. And it's not just one song. They're playing half a dozen of excellent songs, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. The stamp, man, it's all about the stamp. What message do you want to give Metz before we move on to the last message, sorry? What have you got in the pipeline for the future?
Yo, I just dropped a song called Bash. Bash. I'm going to call it Bash. Go and check it out. Go and check it out on my YouTube channel with a young artist called LC. Got this. He's from Sheffield. He's a really good artist, man. He's a British Pakistani repping, so he's got lots of songs coming. He's a phenomenal talent. I got that coming. Got my next single dropping very, very soon. It's called Jar Shah with my boy Fusion. It's a banger, man. I love it, man. It's a great tune. I had a great time recording it. Recorded it in London with Fusion and Rish and Trix. So it was an amazing experience. And had an amazing time shooting the video back where it all started in Bradford. I met some great people in Bradford over the years, and nice to be back there. Do you know what I mean? I've got some great friends coming out of Yorkshire, so you know the next one is called Charsha. I've done another two. I've done 7 songs with LC. Got this. I've got a couple of Metz and Trix songs that are coming out at some point in 2021 as well, that we're just wrapping up now. We just need to shoot the videos, but because of lockdown, things have been hard, innit? You can't work as quickly as you could before, innit?
Absolutely.
And you know, I want people to go and follow me on our Instagram pages, Metz and Trix and Metz DMC. Go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and go and check out the songs that we've been releasing over the last 6 months. They've been really good. Bill Rani was amazing, man. Thank you so much for like 300,000 plus views, and we're not even in the video, man. We just we just dropped a flavour, you know what I mean, for the people. But yeah, Batshush, that's out right now, man. That's a banger. I like it. And Charsha's gonna be wicked. I've got loads more coming. I'm just enjoying music, man. It's nice to be here. And I'm enjoying the music scene in general. It's healthy. I see people doing their thing. They're doing the numbers. They're working hard. And, you know, they're not going to have the struggles that we had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. So any message to the youth out there, Metz, before we leave? Any message?
Yeah, man. Keep on the straight path. It's hard in this dark age. It's hard in this era. And this year has been strange for everybody, innit?
Absolutely, it's
been a horrible, dark year for some people, and for some people, they're enjoying it, they're embracing it, they're putting out their music. Listen, whatever you're doing, whatever your goal is, stick at it, keep at it, believe in yourself, be positive, and just do what you're doing. Don't watch nobody else. Yeah,
Absolutely.
do your thing. Yeah, stay away from this nonsense and this road life. It ain't good for the people, man. So try and do your best you can, and look after the loved ones and check in with family. Do you know what I mean? That's most above all. Check in with your family. Do your thing. Yeah, keep it real. Keep focused. Educate yourself. Listen, if you need help or you got a question, reach out to us. Message me. Message brother. Yeah, you get me. Message Naz as well. You know what I'm saying? We're here, bro. Just message us and keep it locked. Keep it real. Keep safe as well. 2021, things are gonna look up, inshallah. They're gonna be better. We're gonna get past all of this nonsense that we're going through right now, and things will get easier.
Definitely, bro. Thank you for your message, and thank you for taking your time out for a brother on UCTV, bro. I really appreciate it.
Come on, man. We go way back, man. Big shout out to everyone in Lancashire, in Blackburn. Got a lot of love for everyone in Blackburn, Nelson, Burnley, Accrington, Preston,
Yes, bro.
Oxford, Huddersfield, Leeds, all around there, man. Yeah, man. Keep it locked.
Thanks, Metz. Thanks for joining us on UCTV, and take care, and we'll hook up soon, definitely, man. And good luck.
Take it easy, my bro, yeah? Take care. Take care, bro.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I love you. And there you go, guys. That was Metz MC, or MC Metz, as you know him, part of Metz and Tricks. He's just given us his insight on his journey, what he's done, what he's not done, and through the record labels, where they went, the little dip, etc. And he's got a lot of new stuff coming out. And yeah, just watch this space, and a lovely message he's given out to the youth. So, okay, guys, take care. Until next time, inshallah, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.